Hello everyone, this is Wentworth8567 and we're back here with my own project actually, GT Mythra, The Beginning of the Sword. We have tried doing this commentary so many different ways, trying to get his voice and my voice to work together. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. So he's sitting there with a headset and he's listening to me while I'm just talking about this and doing everything. So unfortunately, he's going to be controlling and he's going to just type in his stuff like usual. And I'll go into story. Did you do your homework, Lady Sylvia? I did. Mama, can you tell me a story? I want a story. I want a story. Boy, don't you wish you were 4 years old again. Mother, okay. Please hold down. I'll tell you one in just a second. I need to go and get one from the shelf. Meanwhile, please clear off the table because I'll need some room for the book. You know, the book's not there right now. Section G, Road 2. Ah, here we are. This one. This library, Lady Sylvia, is home to everyone's life story. Mine, yours, even your brother's. And by the way, Section G does have a reference. Really, Mommy? Even Grandpa's life story is in there? Yes, everyone's. In fact, let's play a game. First, give me a boy or a girl. And I know he can't resist what he's about to pick. I can see it in his face. Well, if we weren't on Skype, that is. Lady Sylvia, you are just like your grandparents. He's gonna roll. He rolled a 4. I can see that because he showed me his dice and it was a 4 indeed. No, wait, it was a 3. Sorry, 3. Okay, you picked the boy. Now give him a name. And I explained the name entry here because it actually confused a few beta testers here. Believe it or not. But yeah, he held up the thing. I couldn't see the last number the way he was holding it, and I'm not paying it full attention. I'm thinking, oh, quick look. Oh, it's a 4. No, it's a 3. I'm an idiot. This is the story of Sir Audio, and now he needs a partner. Can you give me another gender? Okay, this time he's holding the thing up with 4 fingers. I guess that's a 4. He's making fun of me now already. Okay, you picked the girl. Now give her a name. I can see the stress here already. He's trying to think. I'm guessing he's going to put something in the line of Sabretooth. I mean, honestly, I kind of expect it. Yep. Okay, now are they related? Okay, he's showing me the die, and it's a 1 dot. It has to be a freaking 1, so I guess they are related. And I put this in because I added something that it'll kind of make things a little loopy. This you're right here, you're just entering some text that gets used. Now you want to make sure if you're gonna play this game that you put in not a married. If you put that, I am going to break you in half after the recording. You want to put something single, like brother, sister. I mean, something like that. Or if you're not playing, friend, boss, cohort. I mean, you'll be asked about it in a second. And I just said single, you ding. Delete the S, thank you. Now we're gonna jump in. Excuse me for jumping in, but we would like to deviate from the story to prevent confusion if this part is configured wrong, which is actually used only once or twice in the game. If the following makes sense to you, partner is the lover to the hero. Well, that works either way. Okay, keep playing then. You're all calibrated and set up for the adventure. I mean, it make no sense to say the story of Sir Audio and his lover, Saberette. It makes no sense for it to say Sir Audio, the lovers. I mean, it'd be a little funny. Yeah, I can't wait. Somewhere in a town called Iron Ridge. I mean, I guess lovers could make sense if you're an Arcana. Ding, ding, ding. The mine's now open again after the monster raid 2 days ago. You may now go and explore them to your content. Finally, after 5 days of traveling and 2 days of insight, the mines are being swept of monsters. We can finally become miners. Isn't it great? We can smell the ore in the air. They said the mine hut was nearby, but where? I don't know, but I have a feeling. It's the building with the words Mining Shack on the sign. Now, with the main character and the partner, the words don't slightly align to the right wall. It's because the way that the game works, it does push the lines. The Mining Shack, only miners can enter. Like this, it doesn't do the full line because if you put a full thing, it'll cut the line off. In the next game, I have a system already set up using some scripts from other people, mainly Yanfly and a few others, that will kinda soften that, so we wanted that problem. But yeah, it actually says an hour because originally the game was supposed to be an hour long for the competition, so that's why it was kind of an in-joke to that. Beta tester grave. If you beta tested and you finished, or at least got it long enough where you did more than some other people, you got grave here. I put her in because one, I was sure I only had 2 beta testers to actually finish the game, folks. And 2, I needed random stuff. This is a plot point, so remember that for later. You'll meet those 2 characters in a few moments. In fact, in this video, actually. I think we're just going to put the whole video in one thing. But you'll meet both of them soon. I'm not even going to talk about them. Just note that that's his son, and he's already dead for a reason. Yes, I had to put the clan I'm in RuneScape. I mean, it's relevant to the time. He still hasn't gotten record back. He's still trying. He should be playing that tonight. If this video goes up on Monday, he should be. Minister, the guy who created him, if I remember, was the judge in this. That's why I put it. This is when I got mad at all my former beta testers that did nothing, and I just fired them all. Like, I just did put on Liberace's glove and go. He was the only other member that actually got to the end. So those 2 got special graves. I mean, I was going to do that for everyone, but only 2 people did it. Only 2 people played the game close enough to the end where I could give it. This is a 2.0 grave. It was only here in the 2.0 version. It happened right before I released number 2, version 2.0, so I had to put that. And yes, I had to do that. His grave's a little different for one reason, besides rolling a random number and getting his grave. But he was the one that I chose to have died in the last monster attack, which just recently happened. Well, one of the 2 that recently happened. The other one didn't even get a name. I can hear him laughing. He loved that one. This was 1.0. I was just on a kick from this when I started this one. I loved the game. It's fun. You may remember that from when I started actually Let's Playing, or whatever you want to call this. Hopes and dreams, town, basically. Remember, you're bored to visit town. We have lots of goods and services. Day since Monster Raid 3, Rock Slide 2, because it took a day, to get the Rock Slide. I just signed in first, or I am going to be in trouble later on. And they won't let you in here until you've signed in. Because you need to have a pickaxe. That's why the text is in blue, folks. This scene was added right here because people did not get, you just need to sign on the table, and we talked about signing in. I mean, you didn't get right. Nope. So we're just reducing the redundancy getting to the tutorial part here. Mining rules, any solid rock can have ore. You'll see what solid rocks are. Do not mine the other miner's rocks. It's only one rock you could mine as someone else's. I stop you from doing it, and here's a sign-in sheet. Well, here we go to our new life. Hey there, wait a moment. I don't know you. You're Audio, right? I'm Capaccio. I almost said his name wrong. I run the Iron Ridge Mine. Nice to meet you. So you're now a professional miner. Welcome to the hut. This is all him, by the way. It's a long spiel. If you need a nap, take a bed. They are free to use, except for one. They won't let you use it. Also, the mines are free to use as long as there's not been an attack recently, which is why we couldn't start until 2 days after. Show my appreciation. Here, have a free pick. It's perfect for beginners. Now you need to go prove yourself. You need to go into the mines and get me some ore. Get me 3 iron ore, and if you do, I'll upgrade your pick. Ah, subquest. Now you'll also find these ore bits. They're actually currency. It's an ore native to this region called Salpaccia. I'm in a good mood. Here's 4,000 pieces. We call them Sal for short. Just make sure you hit the town before you go into the mines. You should go into the town. You should get some defense and also get some supplies, because when you're in the mines, random critters come out. Yeah, the mines are not 100% safe, people. Also, you should find 2 people to help you. Note to find 2 peoples in blue. A full party can help you go inside the mine, and a full party is better than none. If you have no party, you're dead. Now, be off with you. I need 10,000 sal at the end of the month, as the contract says. Anything else is your profit for the month. Do not worry about this. It's not a quest, and you would probably be painstaking to get that much. Have a good time in the mines. May the ore be plentiful. Town motto. This might lag some computers because this is where you get the 2 items. Don't worry, it's not going to be like that when I do a remastered version of this with VX, and it'll be a little better. Here's your current class and your current levels. Notice that you are only level 1 in the minor class, which actually is just a placeholder class. You're not actually going to be able to do anything with this. You start completely naked on equipment, but you have money. Money is better than nothing. You could have you go in there with nothing at all, and that would be even worse. And yeah, your stats are not great. They're actually a balance. Both characters are balanced characters, that they have no actual strong class or weak class, to give you a little more flexibility. Yeah, I'm trying to be nice here and give you flexibility. I'll go over the stats a little later because there's a whole house dedicated to that in 2.0. We give you a whole tutorial. And yep, we got the derps here. International mage circles in town. Oh, lovely. Don't you love them? Wouldn't you like a mage? And yeah, do not dive in. Public sewer. And that's back home. The town watch, folks. Shall we talk? Oh yeah, you can go back and talk to this one. It tells you Iron Ridge proper. Yes, you can talk to that sign. Town watch, go Vensen, Consen, Shen. The town watch is pricing their drills. If you get that class, you'll actually have those spells on your on you. So there's a little bit. The inn and Jews, and I hear him giggling again. Need some hired help? Apply within. Rooms to rent. Also got a full service tavern. Unfortunately, that is a lie. You'll see why. And yeah, he just did it again. I don't even know why. Please, someone, help! I need assistance. Why will no one listen to me? Because you're a character that didn't get popular enough. Oh, hi, miners. Could you help me? I lost a gem in the mines. It's kind of a heirloom. I lost in the last monster attack when they took me hostage. Yeah, we're gonna have to help her, I'm afraid. I hate to say it. So yeah. You will? You two are the greatest. Thank you so much. You won't forget me. My name is Lady Sophia the First, daughter of the prima ballerina Chloe of Calm, which is actually going to be a changeable name in the actual game when you actually meet her. Expected to follow in her footsteps one day. That heirloom was my necklace for my mom. It was my last gift from her. Special to me. Thank you again so much for your help. And she has joined the party. Are you going to weigh in just do the whole thing? Because this will move. But oh, by the way, Mommy taught me some bard abilities, but I'm also able to cure. The reason why is because she is a bard. I'll go over it after. Mom thought it would be a good idea, and well, it got me out of trouble. I could escape by hiding and healing myself. Thank you again for your help. The reason why... Oh, and the mage... Excuse me, you two. Please come over. I need to talk to you about your destiny. I'm still setting up the audio effect here for you, sir. Shut up! But yeah... He's kinda, well, you know, there to try to push you along, and he's gonna be what determines a lot of stuff. So if he gets Song of Queel, which is your cure spell, no, she is the only bard in the game that will ever have that spell, because she's a special bard. It's a special class that's made just her. There's another copy of the bard class that has actual bard abilities that we won't be seeing. Unless he gets lucky and rolls for the class. So we decide everything we're going to do when it comes to random decisions are by this die.
You have potential. Great potential. I see in your future great things. Tell me something. Do you prefer brute force, range attacks, or spells? And you're going to choose? You're holding up a 3. So you gotta use a ranger. Do you like bows or do you like guns? You got a 1. So that means you are a ranger. Do you accept your fate? And he accepts. And then it shall be. Incantus, Excitus, Adventurous, Exilius. And for your partner, let's see what that person's desires are, and it'll pick randomly. And it'll be Signing force is the powerful will of a hunter. Do you accept? You should not accept if you want to pick your own class. He's throwing his die aside. He does not want to randomness. He has an idea. I see. You wish for swords, spears, axes, or knives. Here's your melee classes. Pick the fourth one, which is regular bard, but he does not want that. The last set is mage. Someone said you only had 3 choices here, but they were wrong. Does he want holy or damaging? He wants the will of the powerful cleric. And then it shall be Incantus, Excitus, Adventurous, Excellius. You are now classed with the power inside of you. I wish you good luck on your journey, and be very careful.
Wow, my clothes, my hair, my body. I feel strong enough to handle anything. I should get equipped and go into the mines. So yeah, basically that whole cutscene right there, by the way, he's explaining Fiori, which is the power of fire. Well, Fiora, the power of fire, sorry. Ilara, which is the shocking power of thunder. Also, if you see Nilaron, that's the multi-target version. Lord Fofang is a wind god and passes the name to wind spells. Also, Ian suffixes. I noticed the hyphens in the wrong spot. Stronger versions. Anera is a earth element. Rattle ground. Yes, you have an earth element. Sinook is the ice, and Insane is the water element. We won't be seeing much of them as much because he chose a class that does not excite him. Salamanders love using the Fiora element. It would be a bad idea to use it on them. Take a hint, people. Flying enemies are weak to Ilaron magic. Hey, wait, that's actually a hint. These 2 people are playing Jinrami, which is a big thing in this town, apparently. And yes, they do have the same amount of dialogue, same line of dialogue. They'll never change. Every table has at least 1 patron, by the way, that appears during the game. You gotta keep coming back. This person will be here every time, but she'll always tell you something different. In this case, she's gonna tell us that almost every creature has 2 or more weaknesses. It might be a weapon type, class type, or an elemental type. Remember that for later. This person will tell you if you get a higher quality pick, you'll get more sal gain, basically, if you're lucky on the random number game. You can order a drink from the bartender, but it won't do anything. We'll see in a second. But yeah, when the mage classed you, he actually placed another tick that we'll see a little bit later. I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to serve a minor. I am a horrible pun master. Just kidding, have some all-natural fruit juice. I see our guy already face-palming. He drinks? It's rather nice, but nothing special comes of it. Sometimes you get a special effect from other games. This one will not give you it. And yep, keep me on the counter. There's a glitch there I can never fix. Might be fixing a new version. And this guy's important. Let's compare notes, because I'll be around every time. And notice that goblins hate taking baths, so using the Insane element will probably help. Someone around here will tell you about bats. But they also hate barrage attacks. Ice attacks destroy the salamanders. They are also under the B subtype. Now you remember, they're also strong against fire. Any attacks under the dead class does nothing to living, making the silver bullet very limited use. So yeah, there's a few hints for you. He'll give you hints every dungeon. Which means it's not just guess the element, there's actual strategy. And talking to the guys here will help you. He's going to be around for the whole game for some reason to remind you that Sophia can cure instead of other bards. And this family celebrating a birthday. Apparently in the realm, when it's someone's birthday, you treat them to a huge dinner and they try to make the biggest pig of themselves they can. Or maybe it's just his family. I don't know. But yep, that guy's gonna lose all his money. And he wants more food. And that guy's gonna tell you we're full on vacancies. Why the heck do you need to stay here? I don't even know. Because we have our own stuff. We have a free bed and everything, so why are you trying to buy a bed? You don't need it. And he looks like he's about to save the game. I'm going to let him do that, and the next part we are going to go and actually start exploring. So give us a moment, folks. We'll be right back. Okay, back after a quick save and a quick make sure everything was going okay, and we're good to go. We're now going to head right outside and get on with the story again. Oh, look. It's quiet in this town. I need to dispense some of this coin. Wait, all trading in this town requires the use of sen. Well, ain't that a crying shame? I could have made this town rich. Oh, I got a new plan. I just think about getting into some of those restricted areas, like the mines. Just need to bring the right people to bring me inside. Like them. You there. I see your pics. You had to go do some gold dinging? Let me come with. I could use the excitement. I do a terrible cowboy. I don't have a pickaxe, but you're going into the mines. I guess you can help us. It wouldn't help having another defender. I'll rustle up some grub when you need it. My handle is Vicfire, toughest rainmaker in the southern seas. Cowboys like you must be good at spotting trouble. Think you could help me find my necklace? Sure do, ma'am. That's great. Let's be off then. Much as we need him, something about him gets to me. And we got the random number that gives us the Gunslinger class. Note you can roll any number except for a bard, because the NPC bard comes with you no matter what. Well, the given to you random bard. That first person told you that you can go back in there every floor and that you'll get more stuff. This person gives you some info. You get some information on where to go. Here's your armor and weapon shop. They used to be split, but someone complained about it, and it did make better sense to have them all in one shop, so here they are. Plus, I need the building for something else. Get your armor here. If you get enough for it, you can get an expanded shop. Right now, we only have bronze, which is not a native export to the town. So, yeah. He's looking and seeing that, yep, you have 3 classes of armor. You have your light, your medium, and your heavy. So you can see that he needs up. That he still hasn't gotten any items, because you don't get items, but you had the money for them. You have 4,000. What are you going to do with it? You're going to buy yourself some bronze. Light and heavy armors can use the helms. Only the... Well, anyone can use the hats, if I remember correctly, but the robes... No, that isn't true. The medium and heavy armors use helms. The light armors use the hats, which is only the mages. You can tell your armor by what you wear. Heavy have the mails, the mediums have the plates, and the lights have the robes. The other thing, each class has a certain weapon that they need to buy. That's good for them. Luckily, Vicfire and Sophia come with their current weapons, same if you get another partner. But us, we need to buy what we need. Now, to upgrade, you have to find enough ore to sell, and then you can buy a better weapon, because they need to be made. We'll be doing that later. Here's our new stats. You can see that we've changed a little bit, not too much. And we actually have a decent amount of damage we can do. That's pretty nice. And everyone needs the same amount of XP to level. This guy's telling you if we had rare ore, we can develop. If we need to, we can trade in some bronze, because we are a mining town. We do exporting and importing. We just don't have any bronze. And we also trade for any mage armor. To the left, we can go to the... Well, we could if this lunkhead right here would move, which he isn't going to, because you don't need to go in there. If you want to go in there, you're going to have to get the password from this game, and when the next game comes out, you got to enter that password, and you might just be lucky enough to see back there. And there are 6 attributes. We're going to find out about them right now. Mental affects your spellcasting. It also affects spellcasting damage. It's basically the mind stat. Endurance is how much damage you can take before you pass out. Your spirit is how much energy you add to cast spells. Pretty simple. Reflex helps you to score your critical hits. It also affects range skills and evading attacks. Speed affects your turn order. It also affects evasion and being hurt by a critical. Muscle is how much damage you can do. Note that this is boosted by a weapon you are wielding. It also affects melee skills. Note that these are just changed terms from the standard logic, and, well, if you've seen the game in RPG Maker, you probably know the stats anyway, but for those of you that don't know, or don't know that I changed the terms, there you go. It's right there for you. This house is for you. This is the house I changed, by the way. Confused enemies attack each other. Sleeping enemies don't attack at all. Blinded enemies can't use magic skills. Bewildered enemies have a very low hit rate. Note, you're the only person. Note that most characters can't use status attacks. Electric Shock and Paralyzed opponents can't move, but they have differences. Electric Shock opponents can't evade, but get released at the end of the turn. Paralyzed opponents can't move, but can evade and are stuck for a couple of turns. If you're Grant, your strength goes up. Well, your drops. If it's the other way, it goes up. Say if you're ankle sore, your reflex drops, and if you're leg charged, your reflex increases. Buff and debuff, my friends. If you're down, you are out. Well, how's that for you? If your team is down, the game is over. Poison is basically what it says on the tin. I'm a little kid. I don't know what that means. Poor little kid. Maybe he should look up his cliches. If you're slow, your speed drops, and if you're, your mind drained, you suffer your mental. When you're aligned, it goes up. Big Squishy gives Jelly a springing advantage. Jelly's one of the only few that can actually do their own abilities to boost themselves up, because unfortunately the contest edition, I really didn't get to do too much enemy development because I had almost no time left trying to develop things, and well, being short on beta testers kind of hurts. The ore here, mind here, goes all around the world. He's just a shipper that tells you about it. Buy your first aid here. Here's your item shop. The other shop we won't go into because we'll do that later. But he's going to stock up on provisions now. What's he going to buy? But yeah. I'm going to admit right now that battles are not going to be the greatest. They're an improvement over what they were in 1.0, because a lot of people complain that the combat system was too easy. And the sad thing was that the beta tester said it was fine. And that's the version I released. Of course, then again, with the development problems we had, the game was lacking several features that ended up costing us the victory. Ended up being, well, actually, didn't even get past the first round, so hate to say it, I might have been the person that played this the most. But he has Fiora Arrow, which is a fire arrow. He has a cure spell on his cleric. He has a cure spell on his bard. And he has a mud shot, which is a versus goblin ability. It's going to be helpful in a few moments. And we're going to get a lesson from Pinropus about the mines. So you might as well take that tour. He's going to bring you to a random rock that's only used for the tutorial. It's an ore rock. You can easily get salve from it, but if you hit the action button, you'll mine it. Remember, see his action if you remember the beginning tutorial. Anything you mine, you keep. If you see if you sell enough for, you can sell it to stores, or a certain store, or you can give it to Capaccio and he'll make you a better pickaxe. And there's a door you can mine. If you pick it and it's a wall, you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. But if you find a hole, you can go to a lower floor. Lower floor contains better stuff and rare treasure. That's what you want to do. This guy's very useful. If you get to see another floor, you will get a present from him. And this is the only safe spot in the mines. Once you pass the 4 giant rocks, I forget what the term is for them, on the ground, you will be officially in battle territory. You'll hear a noise, too. This will just remind you about the crystals and the size. Note I said solid rock, and this is actually crystal. I just realized that is actually a misconception here. His first dig, he gets iron. He gets money. He got 172 money. Good for a couple potions. He gets iron ore. One more and he can upgrade his pick. Drawman, and warned you that the paths are wide open with all the frequent rock slides. That's why you can see a bunch of. That's why it's almost like we're above an abyss. They showed the design feature that the cave made by natural movement. The place is so. Oh, he's actually looking at stuff right now at the moment. I think he's getting out his battle chart. Battle charts? We're gonna play battle charts! He's looking at a document I sent him with all the enemy weaknesses. For goblins, you want to use water and verse goblin abilities, which we have one of them because of Vic Fire. Do not use undead abilities. This is going to be common throughout the whole thing, because undead characters will take hits, will do nothing. Silver Bullet and a weapon that he'll find later won't do any actual damage if the target is alive. This has a little bit of explanation if you think about it in real life practicality, that silver is not as damaging as you would think. But he has won the first combat, he gets 15 money and no items for it. He got iron ore, he's got 40. I think he's going to go upgrade his pick now. First subquest. The thing in the middle, Salamander. Those things are going to hurt if you let them hurt you. They have an all-out attack that did nothing in 1.0, but in this one, they can hit the party hard. Get 2 of them, and you're going to have to work hard and fast. Use your ice versus a beast, and that's the only... Ooh! Vic Fire went down in one shot. You see, I told you those things are dangerous. You better get out of there. You don't have any healing on the first floor. Do not use undead abilities on them, and you should be okay. Just remember to use ice if you have it, and versus beast. And he's leaving the cave to go heal up and get a new pickaxe, which is probably a good idea. A new pickaxe just gives you a chance for more money each floor. It does not actually... I don't think it actually improves your rare ore chance. Because as you go lower in the floors, your chance of getting certain ores will increase. So don't worry about that too much. He got a pick and he healed up. He's actually looking at something on the screen. He should get that out of the way. And he got an iron pickaxe now. He also was told just now that... Oh, and by the way, the iron pickaxe is in your inventory. You can actually equip it, even though it has a weapon symbol. Now, this is the key that tells me, hey, you're going to get more expensive items and do this table instead. So now you got 600 from a rock. Nice gain. Now, there are 4 different drop tables, one for the 4 different pickaxes for money. There's 3 different drop tables for the ores. The ores have a different drop table on each floor. There's also a pattern that the rocks fall in. I'll explain this more later on, but there's 155 different patterns you could get. It's a pseudo-random generator, basically. You walk in, you get 2 numbers rolled, assigned randomly, that tells your door and your crystal pattern. You can have anywhere from 5 to 25 ores on a floor. Note that you'll probably not get that many unless you're unlucky. Well, unless you're very lucky, because, well, there are 5 different patterns where you only get 5, and there's only 1 pattern where you get all of them. The rest have random numbers. You'll probably get, I want to say around 10 normally, I want to say is the most common. I'm not 100% sure on that. Hey look, iron ore. Because there's 31 different ore patterns, if I remember correctly, and I do remember now because I'm thinking on it. Makes sense. There are... Ooh, Vic Fire's gonna go... Yeah, he just lost Vic Fire. I told you those guys are gonna be terrible. And he hasn't been lucky to find a comeback or... And he can't buy them until floor 2. You're so close to the entrance, why would you need to? If you need to, just retreat. You just go retreat. I mean, it's not that bad, is it? He's in say so and he's getting out of here. So yeah, he's gonna heal up and use the bed again. And before you complain, this is your only inn in the game. And it's free. It's a liberty. On floor 1, you have this little bed. You don't have to spend money on items. You just run back here and just hop in bed every time you need to. It's not a bad concept, and it's not going to hurt you to use it. Later floors give you a little hard to get back. You might want to think about bringing some more items. For now, you got a nice, easy retreat. You got iron ore! My coffee's wearing off. You can't examine any of the other stuff, unfortunately. I don't leave that much for descriptions because I was running out of time. If you really want to know how much time I had left when I got to this part of the stage where everything was almost done, it was the night before the contest was due. Ooh, he used power up, which you can see does makes a lot more damage now. I forgot he leveled up. So yeah, he's gonna do a little bit more damage. Vicfire really doesn't do a lot more damage when powered up because most of his attacks are based on dexterity, if I remember correctly. Oh, by the way, the bats use thunder or barrage attacks. I'll explain those in a few. Also, you could also use wind. Don't use undead. There are 3 different weapons. Well, there are 3 different systems to attack enemies with. You have your beast type, which is, well, I should say monster type, which is like beast, snake, lizard, or something like that. Stuff like that. Like Goblin are the Goblin Beast class, which, well, lets Vicfire go and hammer him with a good shot of Beast ability. You have your Elemental, which the Hunter class that all you guy is, and also the Swordsman class can actually use very well as mages. And mages can destroy this game if you play them right until the end. Of course, don't forget, they're also squishy. And then there's a 3rd type, the weapon type. Sophia carries a blade type weapon. Vicfire has a barrage weapon. A ranged weapon usually will barrage enemies, so he's got 2 barragers. He's got a blade type and a bash type weapon on Saberette because she uses maces. So he's got the 3 of them covered. So I say use barrage or bash or a certain other type, then you know what to do. Unfortunately, I never got the weapons 100% perfect, and so everything got double-checked and used because the version had come out, so it might not be that weakness balanced, but for proof of concept and a contest edition, it works like it should. I do want to remake this game one day on the VX system, and that would be a little bit better. Hey, maybe it actually come out good. Now, you may notice Sophia does not look like the other characters do in terms of art style. She was a 2-week design. It got into being 2 weeks instead of a couple days because I had burnout and had to work only on her because beta testers were not beta testing. Which means I could not actually go and do anything else except draw her and beta test. Which means she didn't turn out as good as she should. I even had to ask one of my beta testers, does this look good? Does this look right? Every single step of the way, making sure things came out well. Let's see how that turned out. Unfortunately, it also turned out that I got criticized because they called the equivalent of a chainmail bikini because I could not draw the armor and I got no feedback other than one person. Remember, kids, when you hire beta testers, make sure they're going to give you a full feedback document, not just say it's all fine and then work on the last day. It never works. I think he's going to sell ore now. I got to show him this. If you go all the way straight up to the top, yeah, it's right near the item shop. You might want to check out those carts. Note the blue text. It might come in useful later. A minecart will never come, by the way. Ore shop. Sell your ore. Your ore here. I love to score me some more. Come on, sell me your ore. This guy's a wordsmith. That ore crazy guy in the building is the only person who will buy ore in town. I don't know why, but no one else will buy. Oh god, she's just as bad. He's also my husband. What can I say? I married the 2nd richest man in the village. It's not wrong, is it? I'm not gonna question your life choices, but this guy's nuts. You have ore? I like the ores. Shut up. I make things for the other shop, so you got ore got more, I can give you the score for your ore. We're gonna go with iron, because that's the only one I have. Let me see how much ore you have scored. Guy does have a little bit of a tweak. You got the ore. You got 11 in ore. Give me your ore. How much more? 11 ore? Is that all your ore? For that ore, I will part with 5,500 sal. No more, no more. Yes, it's a verbal tick that he has. I tried to give him an identity. Thank you for your ore. Now I got some more. Joss will love your score. You sold me enough ore. The iron is no longer poor. That's right. We can now buy iron stuff because we sold all our iron to the iron crazy freak. Oh, that's something I shouldn't have. Get your weapons here. If you get enough ore to the ore merchant, I'll upgrade my shop. We got an iron shop now. We can buy iron items. So we can choose what we want to buy. He's going to get the knight, the bow, the gun, and the mace. And improve all their attack. Get your armor here. He's going to go into the iron shop and buy. He's going to buy 3 iron helms, a felt hat. He's going to buy 2 iron plates, and he's out of money. Yeah, it's out of money. He's going to go equip. Remember, you can use the Q and W to switch between characters. He's going to forget that, I bet, because I just said... No, he actually remembered. He actually remembered what I just said. He got the felt hat. Okay, he doesn't have the new robe yet, but he's going to equip. And he did forget. This is going to happen a lot with him, folks. This is his first RPG Maker game. He's growing up so fast. I'm going to get punched by him after recording this. So now he's going to go and buy the rest of his stuff because he wants to buy more stuff. So yep, he's working on that. It's quick and easy. You just go sell your stuff and that's it. Then you get more money and then you go and buy more stuff. It's only supposed to take an hour to beat, folks. It's not supposed to be gold and silver, but it could be if you try hard enough. And he's going to go equip this, and then he's going to go right back into the mines, because he's got to do that. But first, he's going to sell his stuff, too, because selling is good. Selling fixes things. Selling makes things better. Selling improves everything. Because if you sell, you can buy my book and beautify Bufflington. And he's going to go and finish shopping. Should have enough. You should have all iron gear now, which is perfect to fight the first boss. If he's level 3, he should be good enough. He's probably going to end this part soon, so we're going to take care of that in a second. Whoopee! So in the next part, we're going to go and start actually hammering. He's going to heal up first, because it's always good to heal. Next part, we're going to actually face a boss. I've gone over everything I need to. By the way, there's a bed I'll show you. I'll have them show later, and then we'll have some fun. Be back in a sec with the next. Okay, there we go. The new part. Let's do this. And in we go. In we really go. Just gonna go right around and start running. Get dig and get money. Now he's gotta look for a certain door. One of these 5 doors has what he wants. Nope. Oh, fight with some goblins. These guys are becoming cannon fodder at this point. I don't think he's gonna have much trouble beating them. Honestly, he's probably gonna... Yeah, he's one-shotting him now. You can see more criticals. And a flea flicker. I think he was looking at something because he slowed the game down a little bit. One more good shot should do it, and the battle's over. Yup, easily done. Another iron. Ironic ore. Hey, it's Zelina. The other guy up top you can talk to, just one other person. You can talk to all of them. They'll give you different items each floor. Watch out, because this can be death if you're not careful. So make sure you take care of them quickly. They have the least health. They had the medium amount of health on this floor. At 400 health. You can quickly take them out in one shot. You're fine, which you should do by around level 3. You should be done with this floor around level 3, actually. So if you're around there and you're good, Aaron, he's studying the rocks. If you haven't noticed, some names actually have puns related to them about their element or whatever. It's working fast to get rid of these. I think it's level 3 you can beat everything here, because if I remember it's... Oh, I can't... I think it is 3... I think it's 3, 5, and then 7 or 10. And then you can speed through the game. The end of the game, you want to be between 10 and 15. 15 for best results. And it's not a long game to level up, honestly. It'll take you longer to get everything for the final ore than it will take to get to level 15. You gonna try another door? Path is closed. There's 2 doors. No, 3 doors left. 3 doors left. Yeah. Nope, not that one. Chief. I will talk about the Easter egg when we get to it, because there is one in this game that I left that's only if you're lucky. And he's looking at something again. Could you focus on the game, please? Good work, sir. Going up. And he's gonna hit the door. He's in. And he's gonna heal up, it looks like. I hope he's gonna heal up. I admit the serum item, having a couple right now isn't going to really do anything for you, because I just realized, well, I did realize after, since I just realized, 'cause it's been about a while that I've realized this one, and yeah, I just noticed the double warnings. Here's Fang. I don't think we're alone. We got a very nice puppy here. Oh, that creature's not very friendly, and I think it's going to attack us. Meet Fang. He's weak to ice, thunder, and water, and beast. Do not use wind, fire, or earth. He is very easy. As he should be. He becomes a common enemy later on. He has 2,500 HP. He's really a weak sauce boss that shouldn't be too hard. He's a little harder if you're unprepared, but if you're level 3 or higher, this boss should be pudding. As you can see, our teams are not taking much time. He'll always use sharpened fangs and then start striking. If he gets start striking, he will take you out. We'll talk about Great Iron later. It's important. Nothing on this. I'll go look through it later to see if I can find her necklace. What was that ugly thing? Oh my god, it attacked one of the miners. This is not good. We could be in serious trouble. If fire. Bang bang, I got you, cowpoke. I'll soon be able to mangle all the mangs in the village. And then, I can take over the world. Sorry, just daydreaming of the mangs. Beautiful manes, bushy hair, nice and large beast of burden. They are a beautiful sight. It was a baby. I think whatever it did is deeper down. There's no way he could have done the attacks in the village. Oh, Sophia, do you see a necklace here, or is it deeper down? No, it's not here. Can't see it anywhere. I hope nothing got a hold of it, because if they did, we'll find it, don't worry. Can you slow down a little on pressing the buttons, please? Come on, let's go. Yes, good point. Very well, then. I don't think you're gonna get punched later. You need to be careful. It's getting late. We can either exit the mines here, or we can go on. Are you guys being a freaking jerk with this button pressing? Hopefully you can pause it and read it if you need to, or you can play the game yourself. It's not going to cost you anything at all. And he got some steel ore. He's looking now. You can get steel on this floor. You can also see that we have bigger rocks. These rocks you have to hit twice. And if you leave a rock half mined, it will reset as well. It will not remember the half mine. And he's going to attack now war goblins, I think it is. Yeah, war goblins. I have it right here. These guys are the stronger variation of goblins. They can actually bind you. Yikes. This is dangerous for mages, but some classes aren't affected by bind. What you need to do is use your ice, your water, or reverse goblin. Do not use thunder, earth, or undead. Oh wait, these guys actually have more resistance! Surprise, folks! So yeah, ice, water, or goblin. So whatever you worked on the first floor, work again, and yikes, he's getting his butt beaten right now, folks, but he's not dead. This will take out an unprepared team, so you gotta be careful. And he's got his first comeback. If a character goes down, you can use a comeback to revive him. Ooh, an ore spirit. Sometimes when mining, you'll get random ores, such as the ones of spirit. If you get one of these lucky ores, you can actually give it to a character. This one I give to a character that uses a lot of their abilities. So yeah, that's what they do. Now while he's figuring out what he's gonna do, and he's got more abilities, most of them are what they say on the tin. You can see the description up top. I'll try to go over them as we get to them, because I want to describe the classes real quick. But you have... Actually, you know what? I'll actually wait on them a little bit. I'll wait a little bit, because there's going to be more time to explain. You notice that there's no one down here yet. They just discovered that you got down here, so now they're preparing their descent to come down. Next time you come in here, everyone will be around. Ooh, we got a lava frog. For a lava frog, you use ice, thunder, water, and... versus aquatic. I know, an oddity. Don't use fire and don't use earth. Now, because audio has ice, he should be good. He also has... so this whole party can get wiped out with one good shot of ice. I know. Shocking, isn't it? You better watch his health. 2 characters about ready to go down. Getting the cure spells out. Quick and easy. Come on, take it out. There you go. There's only 3 different types of enemies on each floor, so there's not much to worry about. Oh, and by the way, because he got to floor 2, a lot of things when he goes back to town are going to change. You'll see this when it happens. Trust me, he will show it off. He's almost out of resources. He's trying to get as much stuff as he can. He's already level 5. Which means if he has enough steel, he could go right into the next boss. I know, I didn't make it very hard to level. And the mines are big. I mean, it's a big cavern. Ooh, the other guys, the Lost Miners. These guys actually count as undead. Their only weaknesses are light, undead, bash, and earth. They have no resistances. He's bringing out Silver Bullet, which only works on the Lost Miners, which means if both Lost Miners go down and he has to attack the goblin, he's losing a turn. Now for this strategy, I would suggest having Audio attack the middle guy, or whatever your protagonist is, and having Vicfire take 10 Lost Miners, while Saberette joins in that because she has her mace, and Sophia does whatever she can to heal, or power up, or buff. And down goes another character. You could use a comeback. Yeah, Sophia will have the quickest spell. Well, I think she actually does have the highest speed no matter what character you choose. No matter what setup you have, I think she's going to be the fastest character, which gives you the advantage with healing or buffing or debuffing. Any other characters will have their abilities around there. And she's also got the song she learned, and she just got a weak attack. She can now debuff characters. Basically, what she learns is healing, buffing, and debuffing. Yeah, that's her for you. Not too much to learn. Again, warning that he's going to leave. You can now see that character did warp. I was going to do something better, but I just noticed in version 2 that this happens. It's getting dark out. We're getting a fire time for story. New scene, that's only the 0.0. Okay, roll call is over. We have everyone here now. Thank goodness. I didn't need a Fiora spell today, because she did warn if a Fiora spell goes off, there's a problem. Okay, new business. We have some good news for our newest squad. Please tell us what you found. Sophia steps forward and through dance begins to tell everyone of your events today. We had to fight a demon puppy today. He was walking the path through a deeper chasm. In that chasm, we found some steel ore. And everyone is happy because we found ore of a different type. We're rich. The Mine Guild class loudly and loves the sound of it. And Rope was beginning work on a few pieces of rope. It seems he has something of value for your next mine trip and asks you not to disturb him. So she continues her story. However, all was not calm. You found another miner had died from the puppy. And do you have an idea who he is? Yes, we have this. She pulls a silver bar with identification from her pocket and reads the name, and Jarlman went from ecstatic to mourning. And the epic, brother! His brother left for our guild from World Prophets Guild a month ago. Apparently that guild was wiped in the mines, and he was the only member found. From the day we heard about it, I started to go into the mines to warn our guild. That's all we found on our trip today. I want to ask, why did you join our newest recruits? Curious one. I was captured by the beast and woke up in the mines without an heirloom. I'm looking for it. Oh? And so what does this necklace look like? It would help more if we knew this. That's a good point. It's a small gold chain with a green diamond set in the center. It's a little cloudy inside, but you can make a pair of dance shoes like mine. It's why my mom bought it. It's very special to me, so please, if you find it, I want it back. Okay, tomorrow we'll go deeper into the deeper chasm. We do not know what to expect, so it would be a good idea to go into town and stock up on supplies and information. Sleep well, everyone. So yeah, that happened. That was our little cutscene between levels, and we're gonna get a reminder about steel ore because he went up and talked to him. And we're gonna go and now hopefully check out the town again because that's what you do best. It's an RPG. Going to town. Oh look, they actually show up here. In my spare time, I make ropes. I'll lay one down and I'll bring us to the second floor. Just leave me to drink, please. I'm not in the mood to party. It's great seeing how varied opponents can be. I mean, I'm getting a much better workout now. Kalashi does fight, not with you though. And you're going to tell us about other information that's not burning too much. And he's going to tell us about the fruits of the other rock slides. Could there be tremors or something? He's trying to figure out what's going on. I love this group right here. I love fruit juice. It's so good. He has a badge on your uniform saying Royal Food Inspector. The ham steak is very good. It's surprising a commoner could afford it. Shh, it's the food inspector. And she's drinking the juice instead of actually eating. That's the joke, folks. Ah, she's telling us if we buff, we can buff and debuff. So if we get debuffed by an attack, we can buff and counter it. Interesting. That's all for new couples, well, new people here today. Let's compare notes. Lost miners are undead. You should know to use undead abilities or use bash weapons unless you didn't listen to me. War goblins love to use mud pies, but are just as stinky as our lesser kid. Give them a flood to deal with. Lava frogs hate water for some reason. Even I have not figured that out. Maybe the water solidifies them into rocks? The light spell type cannot be blocked. However, it cannot be used on your enemies unless you are an exceptional cleric or fighter. Light and dark are actual little subtypes in this one. You will learn light abilities or dark abilities depending on what your characters are. Note that you won't be seeing them for a long time. Note they can rip opponents in shreds because there's really no one that can block a light or dark spell in this. Except for one boss. I'll explain when it's time. If I remember correctly, darkness is not blocked at all to anyone. Oh wait, there is one boss that will block dark. Light is actually used a lot and will take opponents down. Some of them quick, especially undead. But no one is resistant to light. And yep, we're gonna sell out. But oh, and by the way, if you have an ore lump, he gives you a lot. He gives you 5 times the amount you get normally, and the counter jumps up 5. By the way, if you sell 10 ore of any type, that ore gets unlocked in the shops. So really, it goes. You need 13, 15, 17 ore on each floor of a type. And by the way, you get 5 ore for being a boss. You get an ore lump each boss, and that counts as 5. And there's a way to get 10. Carpaccio will never take the rare ore, the ore lumps. He'll only take the regular ore. And he's now got limited miracles and comebacks, which are very useful. I'll go over some of the metadata in the next episode. Well, next part, I should say, not next episode, because it's still... I think I had this broken into parts, I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. We're going to stop here for the moment, take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the next part in a few moments.